Welcome, Powerplex sports fans. We are here in Overland Park in Kansas City, Missouri at the Blue Hawk facility. Beautiful new facility. This is the Midwestern Pre-Nationals Tournament. Day 2, final day of the tournament. Powerplex 17 Wheeling getting ready to face off against Norco 17 Black. Norco is a team from Colorado. We have not seen them yet this year, so it'll be interesting to see how this game plays out. Plex coming off a win in a 3-set thriller against Nebraska Elite Apex 16-1. In the front court for Plex, we have Nora, Maya R, and Kaylin in the backcourt. Tessa, Haley, and Brenna. Brenna will check out. Maya L checks into the backcourt. Norco will be starting with serve here in the first set. Norco has the ball, and we are just about ready to get this set underway. Looks like there is a ball needing to be cleared. So we are ready to get this set underway. Norco with the first serve of the first set. Deep serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Tessa. Tessa out to Maya R. Maya R goes over the block, and that's going to be a little bit deep out of bounds. So Norco will start here with the first set. First point, sorry. We should be at 5-4. Norco with another serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Tessa. Tessa back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it over the block. Norco with the dig. They set up their right side. They tip it deep. Haley with the dig to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Maya R. Maya R goes off the block and backwards. Norco with the dig. They set up their outside hitter who hits it cross court. Maya R gets the ball, but it goes backwards out of bounds. So Norco will start with the first 2 points here in set number 1. Now getting set to serve again. Norco deep serve down the line. Haley with the pass to Tessa. Tessa out to Maya R. Maya R goes over the block. Norco gets the dig. They set up their outside hitter who goes down the line, and Tessa not able to come up with that one. That was a laser shot by the outside of Norco. So Plex yet to find some footing here in this first set. Norco with another serve. Deep serve. Haley pops it up for Tessa. Tessa to Kaylin. Kaylin hits it hard. Looking for fingers, not able to hit them. So Norco rattles off the first 4 points quickly. Plex has started slow almost every game here in this tournament. We'll see if they can pick it up here soon. Norco deep serve down the line. Haley with the pass to Tessa. Tessa access to Kaylin. Kaylin goes off the block and backwards. Norco gets it up. They're going to set up their middle who tries to tip it over. Can't do it. Norco sets up their right side, goes down the line. Maya with the dig to Haley. Or Kaylin. Kaylin to Maya R. Maya R tips it over the block. Norco gets the cover. They set up their outside. Who goes cross court? Maya L. Trying to get the ball. Can't come up with it. So another point for Norco. And Plex not able to get a stop here. Norco full momentum in this first set with the serve. Short serve just over the net. Nora with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora tips it over the block. Norco able to get it up. They set up their right side hitter who tries to tip it over the block, but Maya R there for the stuff. So Plex gets their first point here in set number 1. Tessa will check out. Ava checks in the front row as Kaylin heads back to serve. Kaylin, deep cross-court serve. Norco able to pop it up. They set up their middle. They tip it over. Nora gets it up. Kaylin to Maya Ridgway. Maya Ridgway hits it over. Norco sets it up to their outside, but it's blocked by Ava. So Plex answering with a couple points. Kaylin back with another serve. Kaylin short serve just over the net. Norco gets it up. They set up their outside. Gives cross court. Nora with the block. A beautiful block by Nora there after some power hits by the outside of Norco. Plex back to within 2. Another short serve just over the net. Norco able to get it up. They set up their middle on a slide. Blocked by Mayar. So Plex finding the groove here now. Kaylin with another serve. Kaylin, another short serve just over the net. Norco gets it up. They set up their outside. They're going to have to do a roll shot cross court. Mael with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Ava. Ava goes through the block. Norco gets the dig. They set up their outside. They go through the block. Haley goes down trying to get the dig. Can't come up with it. So Norco will stop Kaylin's run at the service line, now getting set to serve themselves. Norco deep serve down the middle. Haley pops it up. Kaylin sets up Mayar. Mayar goes cross court. Norco gets it up. They're going to set up their outside. They're going down the line. Kaylin trying to get to the spot. Gets there just in time to put her hands up and get hit by the ball. A good read by the outside of Norco. So Norco pushing the lead back to 3 here in set number 1 with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Haley gets it up. It goes over, and Norco with the stuff down on the overpass. Some tough serves have given Plex fits, not able to get a clean pass off to set up their offense. Another hard low serve. Haley pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora hits it cross court. Norco with the dig. They set up their outside. They try to tip it over. Doesn't clear the net, so Plex will get the point. Maya R will check out. Mia checks in, and we'll head back to serve. Mia, hard low serve down the middle, and that's going to be an ace for Mia. A great serve by Mia there, closing the gap back down to 2. Mia with another serve. Mia cross-court serve off the top and over. Norco gets it up to their outside. They try to tip it off the block of Ava and out of bounds. A hard block there. They threw it like a softball off the side of her arm. So Norco back up 3 with the serve. Norco deep serve down the line. Mia with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Haley. Haley into the block and gets blocked at the net. A hard hit by Haley. Norco doing a great job squeezing the net there. Not a whole lot of room to operate. Norco up 4 now with the serve. Another hard cross-court serve. Haley throwing backwards, trying to field that serve. Not able to come up with it. So Norco pushing the lead to 5 again. Plex needing a stop. Another short serve. Haley pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin backs us to Ava. Ava goes cross-court. And what a knife shot by Ava on the right side. So Nora checks out. Brenna checks into the front row. Maya L will head back to serve for Plex. Maya L, hard serve, and that is a laser too deep out of bounds. So Norco will take over as we're halfway through this first set. Norco deep serve down the line. Haley pops it up. Maya L gets it back on the court. Kaylin gets it over, and it catches the back baseline. Norco mesmerized on the hustle play. Maya coming all the way from the right off the court on the left to get that ball back on the court. Kaylin hits a putt shot over. Ava checks out Tessa in to serve. Tessa deep serve. Norco hits it up, but it goes backwards out of bounds. Ace for Tessa. Tessa another deep serve. Norco in trouble. Gets it out of the net. They're able to punch it over. Brenna to Kaylin. Kaylin to Haley. Haley off the block and backwards. Norco with the dig. They try to set up their outside. They go cross court, and that catches the corner. A really good deep shot by Norco there, the outside of Norco. Right now, she is jumping over the Plex defense. Norco with the serve. Norco hard low serve cross court. Haley trying to get the pass. Not able to come up with it. So Norco with another serve, leading by 5 here. Norco deep serve down the middle. Mael with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Haley. Haley off the block and backwards. Norco able to get it up. They're going to call in the net on Norco. So Mia checks out. Maya R checks in. Haley back to serve. Haley low serve. That just a little too low. Hits the tape and rolls straight down. So Norco takes over. Plex has some spurts, but not able to string long runs together. Tessa trying to get the pass, can't come up with it. And Norco, the first to 20 here in set number 1. Now getting set to serve again. Norco deep serve down the middle. Tessa swung around thinking it was going to go out of bounds, and it caught just inside the baseline. So Plex will use their first timeout of the set. Right now, Norco's strategy has been setting to their big outside hitter who's hitting over the block and picking cross-court shots, both short cross-court shots and deep ones in the corner. Plex not able to figure out quite yet how to slow her down. After the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Norco with the serve. Deep serve down the middle. Tessa pops it up. Maya L. Setting up Maya R. Maya R goes over the block and down. That's a cup from Maya R on the outside. So Maya L will check out. Brenna will head back to serve as Nora comes into the front row. Nora deep serve down the middle. Norco able to pop it up. They're going to tip it over. Haley gets a hand on it, but it goes sideways out of bounds. So Brenna will check out. Maya L back into the back row as Norco gets set to serve. Norco deep serve. That goes too deep out of bounds. Maya L doing a matrix move right at the last second to get out of the way of that ball. Tessa checks out. Ava checks in. Kaylin back to serve. Kaylin on deep cross-court serve. Norco gets it up. They're going to set up there outside who has to bump it over. Haley pops it up for Kaylin. Kaylin to Maya R. Maya R goes off the block. Norco able to get it up and over. Maya R hits it over again. And then Norco chips it over. Maya L with the dig to Kaylin to Ava. Ava into the block. Nora gets it up to Ava. Ava to Maya R. Maya R tips it over. Norco able to get it up. They're going to set their outside hitter who goes through the block. Haley gets it up. doesn't go over. Maya R tries to push it at the last second, hits the top of the net, and goes out of bounds. So Norco 2 points away from taking set number 1. Again, this Norco team is out of Colorado. I think we played an elevation team out of Colorado and then maybe another team. It's the first time we got to play Norco. Hard low serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin and Nora over the block, and they're going to call Norco in the net. So Plex will get the point down 6, needing a run. As Maya R will check out, Liz will check in and head back to serve. Liz, deep serve down the middle. Norco able to get it up. They're going to set up their right side. Who goes over the block. Liz tries to get the dig. Can't come up with it. So Norco now serving set point number 1. As that ball went 2 or 3 courts down. We're going to have some players get some jogging time here. Looks like we have the ball. Norco getting set to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Maya L pops it up. Kaylin pops it up. Haley with a roll shot over. Norco just able to get it up and not able to get it over. So a helter-skelter moment for this Plex team, able to get a point on a crazy point. Nora checks out. Brenna checks in the front row as Maya L heads back to serve. Maya L hard low, cross-court serve. Norco pops it high. They're going to set their middle, who tips it over the block and catches the baseline. And they're going to call in the net by Norco. They gave Plex the point. So Plex down 5, Maya L with another serve. Maya L hard cross-court serve. Ace for Maya! Beautiful hard low serve, cross-court. Norco thought it was going long. Painted the back baseline. Well, another cross-court serve, another ace! Back-to-back aces by Maya, closes the gap down to 3. Maya going down the other line, just a little bit wide out of bounds. A good service run, almost got the service turkey, 1 short. So Norco will take the first set, 25-21. We will get set up for set number 2 and be back right after this short set break. After the set break, Plex back out onto the court in the front court for Plex. We have Ava, Maya R, and Nora in the backcourt. Haley, Brenna, and Kaylin. Plex was on serve receive there in the first set. They'll be serving here in set number 2. Once lineups get validated, Brenna will check out, Maya L will check in. As my camera goes sliding after running, someone ran into the curtain. So Brenna out, Maya L into the back row, or into the back row. Kaylin back, getting set to serve. Kaylin with the first serve deep. Norco able to pop it up. They're going to set their right side hitter who goes into the block of Maya R with the block at the net. So Kaylin will head back to serve again. Kaylin deep cross court serve. Norco able to pop it up. It goes over. Maya R tips it over. Able to get it down, and Plex starting with the first 2 points here in set number 2. Short serve just over the net. Norco able to get it up. They're going to set up there outside. Goes cross court. Blocked by Ava. And Plex rattles off the first 3. Short serve, cross court again. Norco able to pop it up. They're going to set up there. Middle, who goes cross court. Ava gets it up, or Kaylin gets it up. Maya L gets it up. Maya R hits it over. Norco trying to get the ball. They hit it over the net, but out of bounds. So Plex with another point. Jumping out quickly on this Norco team as Kaylin back to serve again. Hard low serve down the middle. Norco pops it up. They're trying to set up there outside. Hits a roll shot over. Maya L with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Ava. Ava goes through the block and down. Kill for Ava on the outside. Sorry, right side. And a quick timeout by Norco after Plex rattling off the first 5 points. Showing a lot more energy and intensity here in this second set. After the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Kaylin back, ready to serve. Kaylin, another deep serve. Norco able to pop this one up. They're going to set there outside. They tip it over off of Ava's fingers. Nora might have gotten a pinky nail on it. Norco gets their first point here in set number 2, now getting set to serve. Norco deep serve down the middle. Haley gets it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora hits it deep. That's going to be too deep, out of bounds. So Norco closing the gap back down to 3 with another serve. Haley fielding that pass with a shoulder move. Whatever works. Hard low serve. Maya L pops it up. Haley pops it up. Maya R pushing it over. Norco setting up their offense to the middle, into the block of Nora, but goes out of bounds. So Norco getting their first 3 points, closing the gap down to 2 here in a must-win set for Plex. Norco tried to cap it at 2. Norco hard serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Maya R. Maya R goes across. Oh, and over the block. Norco sets up the outside, goes through the block and down. So another point for Norco. Has closed the gap all the way to within 1. So a strong showing at the start by Plex and a strong answer by Norco here. Making this a close set right now. Norco with another serve. Hard cross-court serve. Mayar pops it up to Kalen. Kalen back to Mayar. Mayar goes roll shot cross-court. Norco gets the dig. They set up their outside hitter. He tips it over the block. Haley with the pass to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava. Ava goes cross-court. Norco with the cover. They're going to set up their outside. Who goes through the block? Haley with the dig to Kalen. Kalen to Nora. Nora tips it deep. Norco gets it up. They're going to set their outside again. They tip it cross-court. Nora gets it up. Kalen gets it all the way. Norco can't cover. Plex with the point. A beautiful scramble move again by Plex. Another crazy point as Mayar checks out. Liz checks in and will serve for Plex. Liz deep serve down the middle. Norco able to get it up. They set up their outside. Who goes cross court? Partially blocked, but Liz not able to get the dig. So Norco still down one, now getting set to serve. Hard low cross court serve. Haley able to pop it up to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava. Ava goes down the line. Norco with the dig. They get it back on the court to their outside. They go through the block. Liz with the dig. It goes over the net and gets blocked at the net, straight down. A great dig by Liz there. Just couldn't quite get it over. So we are knotted at 10s here in the second set. Norco with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya with the pass to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava. Ava goes through the block and down. Kill for Ava on the right side. So Nora checks out. Brenna checks into the front row as Maya L heads back to serve. Maya L hard serve deep to the corner. Norco gets it up. They set up their right side into the block of Haley and out of bounds. A good try by Haley on the outside. Just was floating out with the ball, and the ball ended up out of bounds. So Norco with the serve. Hard low serve. That's going to be too low in the net, so Plex will get the point. Ava will check out. Tessa will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Tessa low serve down the middle. Norco able to get up to their outside. They go through the block. Fire with the dig! Tessa pops it up to Liz. Liz hits a roll shot over. Norco gets it up. They're going to set up their right side on a tip. Kalen there to Mael. Mael setting up Haley. Haley goes cross court sharp, just a little bit wide. That was another sharp knife cut. Almost caught the sideline. So Norco knocks us at 12s with the serve. Hard low cross court serve. Haley gets it up. Kalen gets it up. Haley with the roll shot cross court. Norco able to get it up. They set up there outside. They go off the block and backwards. Liz goes flying to try and get the ball. Can't come up with it. So Norco up one, their first lead here in the second set. Just as we cross halfway through this set. Norco with another serve. Hard low cross court serve. Haley with the pass to Kalen. Kalen to Brenna. Brenna off the block. Norco. My goodness. Brenna drills the back player of Norco and got the kill. So Liz checks out. Mayar checks in as Haley back to serve for Plex. Haley deep serve down the middle. Norco able to get it up. They're going to set their middle on a slide through the block. Tess unable to get the dig. So Norco back up one. Now getting set to serve. Norco deep serve. Haley tries to get the ball. Can't come up with it. So Norco leading by 2. With another serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Tessa gets it up. It goes over. Norco setting up their offense to the middle on a slide. They try to hit it, and they get it off the block and down. So Plex in a little bit of trouble here, needing a stop and a run. Norco with another serve. Hard low serve down the line. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. It goes over. Kaylin with the block at the net. On the overpass, Norco salivating. Gonna put it away, and then Kaylin says, not on my watch, as Mael checks out. Nora checks in the front row. Brenna rotates back to serve. Brenna hard low serve down the line. Ace for Brenna! And Plex back to within one. Brenna, hard, deep serve. Norco able to get it up to their outside. They go cross court. A really strong shot by the outside of Norco. That was a fastball. So Plex down two, needing a quick stop and another run. Deep serve down the line. Haley with the pass to Tessa. Tessa to Nora. Nora gets it up. Tessa gets it to Kaylin. Kaylin off the block and backwards. Norco able to get it up. They set up their right side hitter. Tips it over. Kaylin there to Mael. Mael setting up Kaylin. Kaylin with the cross court shot. Norco gets the dig. They're going to set their outside, who hits a roll shot deep. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin out to Myar. Myar goes short shot, and that's a kill for Myar on the outside. It's like she hit pause on that hit, and it just stopped and dropped right into the bucket. Tessa checks out. Ava into the front row. Kaylin back to serve. Kaylin serving down the line. In trouble is Norco. They get it up. They hit it cross court, and that catches the back baseline. Another great roll shot by Norco there. So Norco back up two with the serve. Hard low serve cross court. Haley gets it up. It goes over. Norco pops it up. They're going to set up there outside again. Off the block of Ava and backwards. Kaylin tries to get a hand on it, but it goes underneath the net. So Norco pushing the lead to three late in the second set. Again, a must-win set for Plex. Norco with the serve. Hard low serve. Haley able to pop it up. Mael pops it up. Haley hits it over, and that catches the back baseline. A kill for Haley in the back row. So Maya R will check out. Mia will check in and serve for Plex. Mia deep serve down the line. Norco able to get it up. They set up their middle. They tip it over. Kaylin with the pass to Mael. Mael out to Ava. Ava through the block. Norco able to get the dig. They set up their right side. They go off the block and backwards. So another kill for Norco, pushing the lead back to three with the serve. Plex not able to get the stop. Or get a run, I should say. Norco, hard cross-court serve. Haley able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Nora. Nora gets blocked on the net. Haley able to get it up. Mia gets it up. Ava hits it over. Norco setting up their offense. Going to go to the middle. Goes cross-court. Maya gets a hand on it. A little bit of chin music on Mia there. And Plex will take a timeout as Norco is 4 points away from taking the second set and the game. Can Flex make a run to try and push this to a third? We are going to find out as the timeout is over. Both teams back on the court. Norco getting set to serve. Deep serve, Mia floating backwards. Hits the ball and it goes backwards out of bounds. So Norco 3 points away, pushing the lead to 5 with the serve. Short serve this time. Haley with the pass to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava. Ava off the block and backwards. Norco with the dig. They're going to set up their middle. Hits it off the block by L with the dig to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava. Ava goes down the line, but that's wide out of bounds. So Norco now 2 points away from closing out this game. Flex unable to get the stop. Norco hard low cross court serve. Haley with the pass to Kalen. Kalen back out to Haley. Haley tips it down the line, but that's wide out of bounds. So Norco game, set, point here in set number 2. Hard low serve, that's going to be too low in the net, so Flex will get the point. Backs against the wall. Going to need a huge run to try and push this to a third. As Nora checks out, Brenna checks into the front row. Mael back to serve. Mael hard low cross court serve. Norco able to get it up to their outside. They hit a cross court. Haley gets it to Kalen. Kalen to Ava. Ava goes cross court. Norco pops it up. Gets it back on the court. And then they try to hit a roll shot, but on the wrong side of the antenna. So Flex not quite done yet as Maya L heads back to serve again. Another hard low serve off the net and over. Ace for Maya. Another hard cross-court serve, in trouble, another ace! Back-to-back aces by Maya L has trimmed the lead down to 3. Maya hard low serve again, in trouble. Norco gets it to their outside. They go off the block and backwards. Maya L with the pass to Kalen. Kalen to Brenna. Brenna chips it over. Norco gets the cover. They set up their right side who tips it deep. Mia with the pass to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava. Ava goes cross court. Norco with the dig. They hit it over. Maya with the pass to Kalen. Kalen backs us to Ava again. Through the block. Norco with another dig. They set up their outside hitter who goes soft shot. Too soft into the net. So Flex with another point, closing the gap down to 2. And Norco will use their first timeout of the set. So after the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Maya L back ready to serve. Hard low cross court serve. Norco able to get it up. They set up there outside again. Through the block and down. That will do it for the game. So Norco will take the second set 25-22. We will be back roughly at, I'm going to say 1:10 or so. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next game. Go Flex.